Salutations, my fellow dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to Mega Man 2 for the NES. Last time, we managed to get through Wily Fortress 1 and 2, and here we're going to be doing Wily Fortress 3 and 4. There's actually a total of 6 Wily stages. As to why that is, they decided to give us an extra boss, one of them being really incredibly obnoxious, and I just hate it. And the other one, I'll leave as a surprise. Anyway, with this level, it's a vertical shaft. Not much else, really. Whoa! Okay, I didn't know they could do that. Alright, well, I learned something new today. Alright, that was a thing. I did not know that could happen. Wow! See if I can make that. So I want to fill up item 3. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but, you know, just in case. Alright, now this level can be real annoying because, it's got Bubble Man's gimmick where there's spikes everywhere. It's also a water level for a good portion of it. You also want to watch out for these little chopper fish that come up from the floor. This part sucks too. Make sure you know where you're falling because otherwise you're gonna hit spikes and that's no fun. If you fall in the wrong spot, you're gonna die immediately. Not a fan of that level design, not gonna lie. Alright, that's all there is to it, to be honest. Ow. I'm gonna fill up my metal blades because I was running low on ammunition. And that's it. That's literally the level. Alright, as for the boss itself, I think Quick Play should do it. Alright, now with this Gutsman looking robot, you gotta be able to hit his head. And he's gonna shoot a number of hard hats. Let me use my energy tank real quick. And he's also gonna shoot these pellets in an arc. That's it. Just get on top, shoot his head with the quick boomerang. Avoid the hard hats when you can. Just like jump over them when he launches them out. You do have some reaction time, so it's not that terrible of a boss. And again, the level's really short. It's just the fact there are all those cursed spikes is a real pain in the butt. I hate it. Now this level, however, is a completely different beast. I absolutely do not like this level. This level is a real pain in the ass. And it's only because of what awaits us at the end of it. Excuse me. Anyway, we're going to start by heading up this ladder. Some hard hats already. There's an extra life there. I'm not really inclined to go after it though. Excuse me. Now the problem with this this first part of the level is that there are bottomless pits, and without using a prerequisite, you're not gonna know, or at the very least, like falling into it without knowing. Like ahead of time. So what you're gonna do? What the hell? What? Oh, okay. So there's 2 bottomless pits. Whoops. The main tip is to use bubble lead in order to find out where it goes, because the bubble lead attack will travel on the floor unless if it hits like a pit, and it will just like fall through. That will help you determine where everything is. I want that energy tank because I'm going to need that later, believe me. And how do you get it? You're going to need item 1 because this is a bottomless pit as well. And that's all there is to it with the first part of the level. It's not too bad. But this is where, the second part is where it gets, like, little too long. Because you've got, like, multiples of these sections where you've got this platform. And you've also got all these spikes. Oh, okay. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm having a really bad cough right now. I don't know why. But you gotta be careful where you land, because otherwise you're gonna land to the bed of spikes, and that's not fun. Make sure you have the metal blades equipped so you can handle all these enemies. These little flying disc enemies from before. Because we're constantly respawning. And since the metal blades can be used in all 8 directions, this really isn't an issue. I'm tempted to go for that, but no. Alright, now this is where we're going to need item 2. Because unfortunately, you're not going to exactly be able to make it with this platform alone. Because Mega Man can't, Mega Man's too, I guess the sprite's too big for him to exactly be at the top there. Alright, now this is where we're going to need Quick Man, because these enemies are weak to it. And then there's these guys. Alright, just like that. Make sure I'm fully healed. Well, not fully healed, but still. Okay, I've taken a little too much damage now because I've let this bastard respawn. Alright, I might not survive this first fight. How much health do I have? Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is intentionally die here. So, yeah. I guess while that's happening, I'll explain the boss. Because I don't trust myself to do this with having any damage done to me previously. But anyway, with this boss, these 5 turrets are gonna shoot lasers, are gonna shoot pellets at you at the same time. What you need to do is you need to use the crash bomb to destroy the turrets. Keep in mind that the crash bombs can also be used to destroy the walls, which is fine. The problem is, though, you only have enough ammo for the crash bomb to just barely take the boss out. That is the major problem with this boss fight. And it's the biggest reason why people can't stand this level. If you make a mistake and you use a crash bomb unnecessarily, that's it. Just kill yourself. In my case, like if you have a game over, well, you're gonna have to do this level all over again. Because there is no way for you to complete this the boss without having a full tank of crash bomb. Now, I'm not sure if you can potentially get weapon energy from the walls, because as we've seen before, the walls are technically considered enemies, and they do drop stuff. But I'm not entirely sure if they are able to drop weapon energy. Like, if they do, it would probably be incredibly rare. But as far as I can tell, they don't, because at the very least, it's never happened to me. Alright, I'm probably just gonna cut until I get to the end here. Alright, that's close enough. That should work. Alright, let's see if I can do this on my first try. Alright, so first things first. You wanna get... What the hell? No! Oh, crud. Oh, crud. This is not good. This is not good. The worst problem about this boss is the knockback. It is so bad here. It is so darn bad here. I absolutely hate the amount of damage you can take here. It freaking sucks. Okay. Energy tank. Okay, now it's just a matter of me getting to the top here. Alright, got it. Booyah. Alright, cool. First try. Well, my first legitimate try. Because I deliberately killed myself because I was paranoid with the amount of damage I took previously. But that boss absolutely sucks. I cannot stand it for the life of me. It is so horrible. But now that we finally managed to do that... I didn't know how I was going, where I was going with that sentence. I'm sorry. But now that we've completed Wily Fortress 3 and 4, next time on Mega Man 2, we're going to be finishing this game up. We've only got 2 levels to go. So until then, I got a juice.